All right, this is Bobby GZ and the Heezy coming to you straight out of Livingston Billiards in Bradenton, Florida. Stop number 3, Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour. Got a great match in store for you guys. We got Donny Mills, Fargo rating of 752. My bad. The Diamond Rack, yeah. Donny Mills is 752, and Errick Tamoria is a 640. I don't really know Errick that well, but he's got a 640 Fargo, so you know he plays pretty good. Should be a pretty good match for you guys. This is a race to 7. This is 9-ball, where we rack the 9-ball on the spot. Push out, 3 foul, all those good rules are in order. Cue ball fouls only, with the exception of next ball and rotation. So if you accidentally touch or move in any way the next ball in rotation, it is a foul, whether you shoot or not. And looks like Errick won the lag for the break, and he will be taking the first break, and this is alternate break. You guys tune in, share the stream if you don't mind, and let's get this party started. Nine on the spot. Alternate break, yep. 9, no 9 on the break. Cue ball fouls only except for next ball in rotation. Yeah, should be touching the 9, yes. Just so you guys know, I am in a pretty quiet room, so I won't be able to talk too loud. Hopefully I got the mic up loud enough for you guys to at least hear pretty good. This is the race to 7 in the winner's bracket. Still first round action here. Race to 5 in the other side whenever we get there. And Donny Mills comes to the table with more than likely push out is in order here. Don't believe he can get any of the 1 ball, and he's called push out. Would like to take this time to give a huge shout out to all our sponsors. Predator Pool Cues. You guys need anything Predator related, they are our title sponsor. Been with us for 4 years now. Greatly appreciate everything those guys do. So give them a shout out. They also have a store online now. So if you guys need any Predator products of any kind, including their infamous new Predator pool tables out. Predator cloth, Predator balls, cues, products, accessories, the whole 9. Give them a look-see on predatorcues.com. Also, we have the USA Pool League that helps out in most of our raffles that we do when we raffle off our Predator pool sticks to help raise more funds for the players here at the tour stops. Also, we have Diamond Billiard products. You can see our banner back there. It's got Diamond's logo on it, and we're playing on the beautiful Diamond pool table using the very nice black resin Diamond racks. Best rack in the business at the moment. You guys need anything like that, go to diamondbilliardproducts.com and they will hook you up. All right, so Errick's getting a rough start here. Long, pretty much straight in shot. Had to do a lot with that to try to get something on the 2. Caused him to miss the 1. We also have the Kamui products. You guys need anything Kamui related, give me a shout out. If I don't have it in stock, I can certainly order it for you if you need something. We got the Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. Jason Luchko's family out there in Palm Harbor area. They make sure we have a nice place to stay when we go to the Strokers area. Greatly appreciate everything those guys do for us. And it looks like Donny and Errick both are having a hard time getting started right out of the gate here. They need something easier to get started with. Also want to give a huge shout out to Livingston Billiards right here in Bradenton, Florida, for letting us come in and Basically, it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. It's 9-ball. Definitely want to give a shout out to Livingston Billiards right here in Bradenton, Florida. They let us hold the room down here for the whole day, and we pretty much have every single table in here taken up at the moment. We've got a nice 20, I believe we have 24 women playing on the 7-foot bar box diamond tables. And then we have 48 players for the open 9-ball event on the 9-foot tables. So we pretty much got the whole room covered here. Also want to give a huge shout out to Light Out Streaming, sponsored by Jacksonville Roofing. Jacksonville Roofing, you guys need a roof repair, anything roof related, give my brother a shout out or myself. You guys got my number, or hit me up on Facebook. Either way, if you're in the Jacksonville area, San Augustine area, anywhere close to Jacksonville, we can come out and give you a free roof estimate. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Also, we are taking donations for the streams. That helps kind of cover some of the commentators, like Mike DeLauder stepping in, helping me out while I'm playing on the stream table. And I'm sure Alex Prudo will be on board soon. And hopefully we'll have a few others pop in, and I'd like to give them a little something for helping out. So anything you guys donate would be greatly appreciated. And okay, so here we go. Look at this 6-ball, and yep, just amazing. That one ball out there in the middle of the table, cue ball's going to get stuck right behind it, forcing Donny Mills to go one rail at the 7. Makes a solid hit, and he might like this. Yep. How does that happen? Wow. Also forgot another one of our sponsors. Don't forget Nikki Cuellar, which is playing in one of the WPA events up north. Stitch It To Me Embroidery. She takes care of all of our nice Sunshine State pool attire, pool apparel, nice towels, nice polos, all kind of good stuff. Nikki does all of our embroidery for us. If you guys need anything done, just hit Nikki Cuellar up on Facebook. You can look up Stitch It To Me Embroidery, and so you can get in contact with her over there as well. All right, Donny makes a nice shot here on the 7, gets pristine position on the 8-ball. Just draw it straight back a few inches, and he'll be happy with that. And that's close enough to being straight in right there, and Donny Mills is looking to take the first rack of the match. This is a race to 7. Well, I think Errick is realizing who he's playing here. Uncharacteristic miss there. Hopefully he'll get that out of his system and get the ball rolling for him here pretty soon. Sooner rather than later. I'm sure it's exactly what he's probably thinking. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm trying not to talk too loud. You might have to turn your volumes up a little higher just so you can hear. Try not to let the players hear me too much. Didn't quite come back as far as he wanted to come on that ball. Still durable. Much rather be a little straighter on it. And he hits it perfect. Very excellent shot by Donny Mills. I think he's got just enough room to cut this ball in. It's going to be a super thin cut. Nicely done. Needs one more good position shot here. Make sure he's on the right side of this 8 ball. Well, that's not quite how he was playing it, but it does work. Certainly wasn't looking at running into that 9 ball, but it does lay him nicely on the 8 ball. Just draw back a few inches just like the last game, and it's probably going to do it for him. Maybe a little more than a few inches. Either way, he likes being close to his work. And this is Donny Mills to take rack number 2. Going to 7. Cinches it down. All right, Errick lays down a very nice break, makes the 1 ball, and I believe he's got just enough this 2 ball to try to billiard off the 2 into the 9. See how he puts it down. Oh, it's very fortunate that cue ball didn't scratch. Can't believe the 9 didn't go in. It looked like he hit it pretty well. See if I can get a picture of that again. Nice safety by Errick. Donny's got to go up table and come back and down and hit it. And hits it, I mean, solid. The 4 ball wasn't there, he would have made that ball. Hit that ball really good. Errick should be just tapping this ball. There you go. Keeping the 2 right there and sending the cue ball up table. Really wanted to get that cue ball to the top rail. Make it a little bit more difficult for Donny to return safe on him. But as it stands right now, Donnie's just pretty much going to do the same thing, I would think. Look like he's just tapping it. Wanted to get it away from the 9-ball more than likely. Another nice safety there by Errick. I think Donnie has a cut shot on this, back cut. Just a touch outside. Very fortunate not to leave Errick some kind of shot. It looked like Errick was trying to cut that ball in. That was a little on the extreme side. Took a wild shot at it. Can't do that with Donny Mills. Donny Mills going to make him pay. Nice touch by Donnie on that 2-ball. Nice thin cut. Had a nice touch on that ball. It's not easy to hit that ball that thin and keep shape for the side pocket on the 5. So now he's looking pretty solid here. Probably just slow roll this ball in. Or he could go to the top, depending on the angle. Might have, he's hitting with a little stun draw. There we go. It's not an easy shot to do with that little, it's kind of like a stun shot. It kills out just before it makes contact. All right, that's probably the first real difficult shot he's had. We'll see how he puts it down. 3 rails. 1, 2, and 3. And a 4th for a bonus, and he's conceding the 9-ball, which we're not supposed to do. All right, nice solid break by Donnie. Got a very super thin cut here on the 1-ball. I expect him to go for it. It's got the and he did go for it. All right, so Errick comes to the table, and he's got a super thin cut, rail first probably. Really just slow over this ball and just let the spin put it in the hole. And that's exactly what he did. Nicely done. Still got the 4 ball to deal with. 4 looks like it's somewhat tied up here with the 9 ball. It's got some room there, so it looks like 4-9 billiard might be on. Well, let's see what Errick's got in store here. He's going to bank this 4. I don't believe it cuts on the side. Nice bank. He didn't get rewarded out of it, but hey, he does have a shot. Needs to come up with one more really good shot. Might be 2 straight in on his 5. Yeah, I believe it was 2 straight. I think he was trying to force it. And what do you know? A little bit easier shot here for Donny. Might have got a little too straight on this ball. Let's see how he hits it. Pounds it. Nice smooth follow through he put on that, so he didn't have to pound it. Probably got a little more than he anticipated out of it for no more than he hit that ball. Very smooth. Well, it wiped its feet on its way in, but it was good enough to go in the hole. Donny's finally starting to get his groove on. Speed control and whatnot. It's looking pretty good now. And that gives... All right, that's Donny, 4-0 against Errick Tamoria. All right, again, Errick makes a nice break, and this time doesn't have anything on the 1. And he doesn't look like he's going to push out. So he's looking at kicking at this 1 rail. Maybe he's having second thoughts. Things that make you go, Maybe he felt like he had a good opportunity to make that ball. All right, Donny Mills got a nice shot on the 1. He's got another nice shot on the 3. Come back up to the center of the table off the 3. 1 row. Nice speed on that. All right. Donny's looking pretty good over here. Straight in on the 6. Trying to determine if he's going to try to go forward or just kind of stun it. Shoot the 7 in the same pocket. And look like that's what he's probably going to do. Maybe cheat the pocket a little bit. Yeah, that's what he tried to do, is cheat the pocket a little bit. Hard to do on these diamond tables. All right, so Errick's first roll opportunity to get a game under his belt, and I believe he's underhit that one. Tough to get in stroke when you don't get much to shoot at. He's had some opportunities, and he comes up with a really nice pick here. Nicely done, and I believe that he's going to have the first game under his belt. There you have it. Trying to get this replay stuff worked out here. Not quite for sure. I had to redo my system, and I think I forgot to set the replay stuff up right. Anyhow, Errick's got a game on the wire. Finally got a game on the wire here. Try this one more time. All right, for some reason or another, that's not working. All right, guess I have to deal with that later. All right, Donny Mills to break. Rack number 6. He's leading this match 4-1 against Errick Tamoria. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Tamoria. Donny comes up dry on the break, and Errick has another opportunity here. Everything looks wide open except for the 5 ball and the 8 ball. So we'll see what he's got in store for this rack. Now Errick is a 640 Fargo, so he's certainly not shooting up to par at the moment. He's got right where he needed to get. Just follow this ball on up for the 3 ball in the other corner. And don't believe he left himself enough angle, so let's see how he chooses to go with this 4 ball. All right. Ooh, just misses the 5. And he's got nice position on the 4. We still have the 5 ball to deal with, so 5-8 is not going to be any easy task here. You're going to probably play for a good safety. Or try to force into it right here. I think he has a little angle. And that's exactly what he does. How he hit it, folks. What a nice shot. Nicely done by Errick. And I believe it goes right by the 9 ball. Yep. Okay, looking pretty good here. This might be just what Errick needs to get started. It's on the wrong side of the 7 ball, so you have to show us what he's working with here. And that's probably not the way. Unbelievable. Give Donny Mills ball in hand. 2 balls left on the table. That is no good. Oh. Man, he is giving it to him. All right, let's see if I can get this replay stuff to work again. Oh, here it goes. Well, I replayed a lot that time. Maybe I have too much on the time frame here this time. I think that's what happened on the last one. The last one went too fast and we missed it. So I'll cut the time down in half, and there we go. Nice shot here he pulled off. Nicely done. All right, Errick comes out dry on the break, and Donny doesn't have much. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be going for this combo. He's looking at a safety. Bank the 1 to the side rail to the end rail and send the cue ball 2 rails up table. And that's exactly what he does. Does he get behind the 8? Not quite. So Errick's got an opportunity to swing at this bank if you'd like. He's kind of got a big fence. If it hits the fork, it'd still go in. Or we could just go out and play a safe. I like the safe option. Hit the 1 ball with the left English. Spin it 2 rails around the 7 and come back and snug it up behind the 4-9. See what he chooses to do. And I think that's what he was trying to do. How'd he hit it, folks? Nicely done. Nice kick by Donny Mills. And how's it going to come out? All right. I believe he might have a shot at this 1 ball. Hard to tell from that line. Well, he's looking at back, cutting it in the side. Tough shot. Cut it in the side. It's hard to hold position for the 2-9. See what he chooses. Oh, all right. That works. Nice bank shot there. Okay, so I got that one. So let's see if that works. Still got a lot of replay on that. Good shot. All right, solid break by Donny Mills. He's leading this race 5-2 against Errick Tamoria. And he finally hit a really nice break. Got a shot on the one. And more than likely, he'll probably just shoot this with one rail, I would assume. Come straight down, shoot the two in the side pocket where he's standing. More than likely. They don't want to touch the four. All right. He wanted to go two rows with it because of the four, probably. And end up missing the ball. So Errick has a nice opportunity to try to make something happen here. And that's probably not it. Don't believe he has a shot at this two ball. He's looking, so it must be close. Now he's shaking his head no, so probably just got to make a good hit and try to get a good safety out of it. Maybe he can bank it up table. Leave the cue ball down here by the 4-9. And that's what he's tried to do. Didn't quite get enough on the cue ball, but he did nicely on the two ball. Wow, I almost made that ball. Okay, nicely done by Errick. Got a nice safety there. Donny Mills probably going to be forced to jump here. Or not. Damn, does he have enough room to go in between there? He's looking at it like he does. Fixing to find out. Going straight at it. It's be very unfortunate for Errick. All right. He had just enough room to kick behind it. So that tells me, I don't know. If he had room to do that, he probably should have had room to cut it, but maybe not. Anywho, Errick doesn't have an easy shot here. He can back cut this. Or he can just bank it up table and play safe. If I'm shooting good, I'm back cutting it. He's not shooting very good right now, so I would just be on the safe side, play safe. I would thin it and try to get the cue ball to go behind the 9, 2 rails. And look like he's going for the back cut. Stream back cut. Want me to watch the hit, so I'll be right back. All right, nice back cut by Errick. Don't think he would have made that ball had he made a bad hit. 4 was a little too far out. Meanwhile, Errick's trying to put it down and make a good game out of this match. See if he can keep his composure and finish off these last 4 balls and give Donny Mills something to think about. Well, maybe Donny's giving him something to think about. All right, he can do this. It's not that bad of an angle. Nice and smooth. Oh, he hit that ball with some inside too. Nicely done. All right, should be shooting the 8 in the side pocket to the right of him. And that's exactly where he's going with the 9. And that's going to inch him a little closer to Donny Mills. And there you have it. Nicely done by Errick Tamoria. All right, Errick lays another nice break. Makes a couple balls on the break, and he's, well, as you can see, it's very long straight in on the 3. Good thing about this shot is that he doesn't have to worry about position. Just stop the ball right dead in his tracks, and you have a nice line on the 5 ball. So you just got to bear down and just make this ball. And I tell you what, he didn't hit that ball bad. But on a diamond table, you got to hit it perfect. At that distance, there's no room for error on a straight in shot. As you can see when I played, I did exactly the same thing. Donny Mills got a thin cut. And he's playing the safety for a bank, but that works too. All right. Errick is feeling awfully froggy right now. He's probably should have never went at that shot. It's like begging Donny Mills to find another good stroke here and put him away. Donny Mills still has a pretty good breathing room here, so it doesn't make sense to try to one rail bank that 3 ball. Raymond Lennar is in the house too, checking me out through the window. And there you go. Donny makes a great cut on the 3 and gets a little nudge on the 5 ball. I believe Donny will just fire this ball on the hole, slide the key ball straight across the table, and shoot the 6 in the pocket where he's standing at. And that's exactly what he's got set up for. And he gets, looks like pristine position here on the 6 ball, so I don't really expect, I don't expect Errick to get back to the table in this game. This will put Donny Mills on the hill if he can finish off these last 4 balls. There you have it. Anywhere in the center of the table, straight bottom English. He was a little weak on this draw shot there, but he should be okay. He'll be forced to go 2 rails at least now. Side rail to side rail. Anywhere around where the spot is now, he'll be golden. And look at that. All because he didn't draw enough off that 7 ball. This is going to give Errick the opportunity to be stuck only 1 game rather than 3 games. And Errick hit that 8 ball at nice speed, straight in on the 9 ball. There we go. Donny Mills to break. Rack number 10. Donny Mills leading this match 5-4. And letting Errick inch his way back in this match. Errick's only down 1 game now. So Donny's got his work cut out for him here. I believe he's got just enough of this 2 ball. Draw straight back for the 4. I believe the 4 goes past. Wow. He did not have enough room on the 2 to make it. So he swung it in the 9. Great attempt, and got a very good roll out of it. And this is not an easy combo by no means for Errick. 2-5 is difficult as it is, and then when you're way on the other end of the table up against the rail is even more difficult. He's not even going to swing at it. That's just how difficult that combo was. A lot of blue in between them balls. And Donny's got a difficult shot here. Spirit in, draws cue ball straight back. Probably shoot the 4 in the pocket where he's standing at now. How'd he hit it, folks? Nicely done, Donny Mills. And he's got the perfect line to get on the 5 from here, so he should be out this rack to get on the hill first. Can he do it? Really surprised to see him hit it that hard, but hey, that works. Now I believe he can either spin 3 rails or go 2 rails. He's probably going 2 rails by the way his cue looks. 1, 2, and there he goes. Got to look out for the scratch. All right. Nicely done by Donny Mills. Good speed. Good line. And he'll just draw it back maybe a couple of inches. I don't expect him to go too far. Okay. And this should be all she wrote here in this rack. She get anything on the 8. Doesn't matter because the 9 ball's close enough to the corner. So his right arm would have to fall off to not get out from here. Let's just put Donny Mills on the hill first. These next 2 balls. And there goes one of them. And like I said, there you have it. Okay, another nice break here by Errick. Sitting really good on this one ball. Just draw his cue ball around the 7, 5, 8, 7. Give him a shot on the 2. Just get past the 7. That's all you need. And that will work. Okay, so he's got this is where you need one of those really good smooth draw strokes. Spin this ball 2 rails, kind of like a stun draw, so it doesn't take off too hard on you. You slide it over. Yeah, I didn't like it that way. Don't think that's going to do it. Maybe it will. Maybe he does have just enough room. Thought the 4 ball might have been a little closer to the 9 than maybe not. So he's looking at it like he's got a shot on it. If that's the case, he just needs to go 1 rail back out to where it is now. All right. He's trying to get a little creative. He went a little, I don't know if that's what he was planning or not, but either way, it works. Just got to bear down and make the ball. The angle's going to send the cue ball towards the 5, so he may have to stun this around this. Towards the 6. He may have to stun around the 6. A little stun shot. I believe he was trying to stun it into the 8 and play the 6 in the other corner. Either way, Donny comes up to the table with a nice safety here. He'll be thinning this ball, trying to get the cue ball to go behind the 6, 7, 8. Hopefully the 5 doesn't travel too far. And that's pretty much what he does here. Don't think Errick has a shot at it. He's probably going to have to go 1 rail or 2. I prefer 2. If he can go 2, that'll hold his cue ball right there and send the 5 ball up past the 6 and the 7. Hopefully get some kind of cover here. Hits it pretty solid. And, well, I believe Donny's got a shot at this 5 ball. It's not an easy one. If he chooses to go for it, he's got a nice safety there. He could just jack up and stop it right there and bank the 5 up table. Use the 6 and 8 as blockers. So let's see if he chooses to do that, or is he going to go all out on this? No, he's definitely all out. He hit that ball pretty superb. He needs 1 more good shot here. He's hampered over the 7 ball just a little bit, so that might make this shot a little bit more difficult. Okay. Donny Mills getting it done. Fortuitous nudge off the 9 ball. Probably send this cue ball up 1 rail. Shoot the 8 in the side pocket where he's standing at. And that's exactly what he's playing for. He's a little short on his position, but being where the 9 ball is, it's not going to be an issue. This should be enough to clinch this match for Donny Mills. Superb. All right, there you have it. Errick is conceding the match.